and welcome to Yoga with Leanne. If you're new here, great to have you. If you're going back, I'm so glad that we're doing yoga together again. Today we have some yoga with a story, and I'm just into it because nothing is better than yoga, and stories are always fun. So you may have heard me say this before, but the most important part of yoga is the breathing. So what I really want you to do is to make sure that you're going to zip your mouth closed so you can breathe in through your nose and let your body feel all of the fresh, beautiful energy that good nose breathing can do. So breathe in through your nose with me. That's to start our yoga. We're already doing yoga, we're breathing, and breathe out. Just feel yourself landing in your body and just notice how you're feeling. And say something nice to yourself. Just notice how you feel. Don't judge how you feel, and just think of something nice that you can say to yourself. Give yourself a little compliment. And bring one hand to your tummy, one hand to your heart. When you breathe in, see if you can really feel your tummy expanding, getting bigger. And when you breathe out, feel everything shrinking away. So breathing in, filling your body with air. And breathing out. Excellent. One more time. Make this the biggest breath you've taken all day. Sit up tall. Breathe in deep. Excellent. And let it all go. Very nice. All right. We're going to do some breathing, but this time we're going to add our arms. So breathe your arms up. And switch your arms around and breathe your arms down. Let's imagine painting a rainbow with our fingers right now. All the colors of the rainbow. Breathe them up. Wiggle your fingers. Look up at your fingers. Then switch them around and breathe the rainbow down. Ah, very nice, beautiful rainbow all around you. Making a circle, breathe them up. And wiggle your fingers and paint the rainbow all around you. Very good. This time we're going to bring our knees together and we're going to breathe ourselves sitting up really tall and then open and coming forward. Do it again, breathing, sitting up, and open, leaning forward. One more time, breathe it up, looking up, and opening up. We're gonna hold it here, just stretching, maybe looking at your toes or your feet, rubbing there. Feet can be so cute. And use your elbows to just gently press into your knees. See if you can open up your stretch a little bit more. And coming here into your butterfly pose, just flap your wings a few times. Sit up tall, breathe in deep, and relax. All right. Today we're going to be doing a really fun story that you may already know, but maybe you've never done it the yoga way. It's the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. So a long time ago in a forest, sort of like the forest behind me, there was a girl named Goldilocks, and she wanted to go for a walk in the forest. So stand up with me so we can start off in our Goldilocks walk. Here in our Goldilocks walk, we're going to take the opposite hand and the opposite foot, and we're going to just bring them together like this. So there was Goldilocks walking in the forest. Keep breathing. La 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 la. La 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 la. And she came across a house in the woods. So open up your legs and open up your arms and take a deep breath in. And we're going to come down and see if we can come into our modified triangle pose. This is like our house. And she came to the house and she thought, I don't see anybody in the house. Come back to center. So she walked around the house, point the other toe out, other hand towards that toe, and she knocked on the door. She didn't hear anything. She looked in the windows. She didn't see anyone. So then she opened the door. Hop your feet together. 1, 2, 3, hop. And she opened the door like this. And she stepped inside. Doop, 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 doop. And she saw a chair and she sat in it to come into chair pose. Now the first chair that she sat in, it was too hard. She didn't really like it at all. So come out of your chair pose, breathe your arms up. She sat in another chair, and this one, it was too soft, too soft. And come out of this pose, breathe up. And the third chair she sat in, come a little bit lower this time. Ooh, this chair felt just right. So bring your hands to your heart, here in your chair pose, take a deep breath in. And we're gonna do a twisting chair. She liked it so much that she thought, I'm just gonna hang out in this chair for a while and try the other side. Breathe in, twist it to the other side, balance, focus, use your drishti, and come back to center. How great. And come standing all the way back up and release. And then she walked over to the kitchen and she saw 3 bowls of porridge. And she said, oh, I'll just try them. I mean, nobody's here. She didn't even know who lived in the house at this point. So she took a bite of the first porridge and she said, oof, this one is too cold. It didn't really taste very good. And the second one, too hot. The third one, you guessed it, just right. So come back into your chair pose. This time you're going to see if you can cross one leg over the other in a balancing chair. Take that bowl of porridge and perfect, just right. Bring your feet back together, give the other leg a chance to see a balancing chair. Just like this, sitting back, take the porridge, finish it off, the whole bowl. Delicious. And coming back to center and stand back up. Now after all that porridge, she started to get, you guessed it, sleepy. You probably know the story. So let's come on down into our plank pose and we're going to become 3 different kinds of beds. The first bed, you're going to tuck your feet behind you, make yourself into a plank. A really hard plank because you guessed it, the first bed was too hard. So make every part of your body hard and breathe. The first bed was too hard, lower yourself down. The second bed, make it very soft. So maybe just come onto your knees. Ooh, a soft bed. She lay on it, she said, this bed is way too soft. Breathe in and come on back down. And the third bed, come onto your back. It was just right. Rest every part of your body. Toes, knees, hips, arms, chest, throat, back, head. And she fell asleep. Now, while she was sleeping, little did she know that that house did have people who lived in it. They were just out for a walk. There were 3 bears. So there was, come onto your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, and we're going to roll ourselves up and walk our feet together. There was a daddy bear walking back and forth. There was a mommy bear walking back and forth. They are both very big bears. And if you lower your knees down, there was a baby bear. And this is baby bear pose, just like this. Take a deep breath in here. Now baby bear and mommy bear and daddy bear were all out for a walk. But eventually, they too got tired and wanted to come home and eat their porridge. Turn back into daddy bear. You can walk your hands also towards your feet if you want to change it up. So when they came in the house, they knew right away that something was different. And they said, "Who's been in our house?" They noticed that the porridge was eaten. They noticed that their chairs were moved. And just then they heard, who was that? It was Goldilocks sleeping in the bed. Come back into baby bear pose. Hold it here. Lift your knees up. Spread your fingers. Breathe in. And baby bear started to cry. Who's eaten my porridge? What am I to do for breakfast? And just then they saw Goldilocks and they shouted, "There she is! She's the thief of the porridge. And they ran after her. Run your feet as fast as they can. 3, 2, 1. And Goldilocks was caught. And she was so sad and terrified and didn't know what to do. Right away, she apologized. And the bear family, they said to Goldilocks, "We don't mind that you stay for breakfast. You just have to ask first." And that is the end of today's yoga story. You can figure out the rest. They ended up enjoying the rest of the day together. Baby Bear and Goldilocks became best friends, and everything worked out. Come back into your sitting position. Breathe your 2 arms up together at the same time. At the top, you can clap your hands, bring them to your heart, and feeling the peace of yoga. We're just going to go around a few times just like this, forward and the other way. Bring your hands to your knees, roll your shoulders back and down. Excellent job. I hope you had fun being Goldilocks and the 3 bears with me today. We did explore some really fun poses, and you were an amazing yogi. I'm very proud of you for breathing and moving and using your imagination. We'll be back another time very soon for more yoga. You can always go to dragonbunnybooks.com and subscribe, where you can receive weekly emails with updates when new yoga stories get released. Or of course, you can check out all of the other videos here on YouTube. But whatever it is, have fun, share it with a friend, and just do more yoga. See you again soon. Bye for now.